welcome back to Carlisle Times 2. This is the bigger Carlisle, one half of the team, bringing you more of your Bloons TD6 fun. So, based on a lot of the comments we've had, there have been comments about the Apocalypse and the Half-Cash maps. And Half-Cash is kind of one of those funny ones because it can be quite complicated. One of the ones we had specifically was about Cubism. So what we're going to do is go ahead and move and find the Half-Cash here. I don't know what I'm overwriting, so hopefully it's not going to be too crazy. And hopefully I didn't lose anything too big. So Half-Cash, of course, you're starting off with Half-Cash to generate Half-Cash. But unlike chimps, you start off, you have more than one that you can lose. So you don't have to be quite as spooked about that. So we're going to go ahead and start. Let's put an attack shooter down. Go ahead and get this started. Because again, if you end up losing, a couple, it's not going to be as dire. But what we want to do is we want to make sure we go ahead and, get some things done. So we're going to do faster shooting here with our attack shooter. Okay, long range. Go ahead and hit start. Oh, I didn't have it on auto start. Sorry about that. So we have a 1-1 tack right now. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and save up a little. And once I get to 215, I can use my dart monkey if I need to. So again, I won't use a free one just in case. I want to keep this kind of as easy as possible for everybody. Okay, not needing a dart. We're doing pretty good so far. See if I can get, if we can, I'm going to try to get to a, see if I can get to a ninja maybe. Let's see, am I going to be able to do that? I'd be surprised if I can. Okay, so we're doing pretty good so far. A little spooked here. I just imagine they're going to come through pretty crazy here in just a moment. Oh, I think we're going to be able to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my ninja right there. And assuming all goes well, we'll go ahead and try to get our Sauda next. And let's see what happens here. I haven't played the Half-Cash maps quite as much in a while. So let's see what happens if we can hold up. Again, the good thing about these versus the chimps modes is that you don't, if you lose one, you don't lose. Obviously I don't want to lose any of them as we're doing this, but it is very likely that something will get through. High probability with only having these two towers here. Looks like we're doing pretty good though. So if we get Sauda down, we're going to put Sauda down immediately below our ninja and our attack. There we go. Put it right there. That should take care of those. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save up, take our attack to a 2-2-0. There we go. And again, it's very important because we're going to have to get to around 40 and not have the same cash buildup that we would have on a lot of the other maps. So getting to our four-tier towers is a little more complex. Okay, so we have a 2-2 there. Let's go ahead and take our ninja up to a 2-2-1. And then we're going to throw an alchemist down. There we go. So we're at a 1-0-1. And it doesn't really change much from similar maps. The only difference is that you have to be a little more proactive and get, and really selective of what you're going to throw down. We have, okay, there's a 2-0-1. Let's put an alchemist down now because we're not going to have the same cash generation that we would normally have, by the time we get to around 40. So we'll go ahead and just kind of put some key players in place. Oh my gosh. Now, see, this is a good example. This is why alchemist is going to be important. So when it comes back around, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my Sauda and boom, just to make sure we got those. Okay, so I threw Sauda. Now we'll put down our alchemist, which will take care of any more of those leads as they come through. There we go. And so we'll get a 2-2-0 for our alchemist for right now. So coming up on our 210, and should be here just any moment. There we go. We'll get our 22. And there we go. All right, so we're going to save up for a second. I think I want to go ahead and get our tack up to a 320. So I like that hot shots. It's quite helpful. There we go. And now we will go ahead and get our ninja to a 301. Almost. There we go. Now we're at 37, so let's see what we can do. 38. Maybe we can get our Alchemist up to Berserker Brew to a 320. And then we're going to obviously use Sauda's ability once we get this. Okay, hopefully we get it pretty quick. And then we're going to fire off Sauda as soon as we get that balloon coming through. Here we go, and boom. Okay, it's going to cruise through there. Fantastic. Now, we're going to use this time to go ahead and build up to our Ninja 401, our Alchemist 420, and our Tack Shooter a 420. There we go. Okay, here goes our ninja. Boom, there's one. Let's go ahead and do our tack shooter second. There we go. Almost there. We're about 1,000 away. Cruising right along here. And almost. There we go. Now we'll shift back over to our Alchemist. Getting there, rocking and rolling. See, it's just kind of cruising right through, destroying everything. Perfect. Now let's see. Let's go ahead and put down a spike factory. Let's stick it right here. Let's maybe start at a lower path first. Get it to a 2. There we go. Let's put it on smart. Then we'll work on top path. One. Everything's handling just fine, as you see, coming right through. It wants to be intimidating, and there will be points where it kind of gets a little crazy, so now we have a 202. Finally, we're going to put down a wizard just right here. Okay, fit him in. There we go. Let's do a 0, 2, and then get it up to at least a 3. 2. Almost, almost. Here we go. Okay, so we have a 0, 2, 3. All right, so let's just save up a little money, decide what we want to do with this. Still have about 22 levels to go. Plenty of time. Maybe the only other thing we would add is maybe a monkey village. But let's get these towers down first. Let's go ahead and get to a spike factory, a 302. There we go. We'll get our wizard up to a 024. Rocking and rolling here. Getting there. So we'll get that necromancer down. Almost. Getting close. And there we go. And then finally we'll put down a monkey village. Let's see, where do we want to put this? Let's put this maybe... let's put this right over... We're going to want to make sure we get enough distance here, enough coverage. Make sure we get as much as we can. And there we go. Let's see. Okay, right there. So we'll do a 2-2-0 to start. Okay, so we have a 1-1-0 right now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the 1-2-0 first. Give it the radar scanner. There we go. Then we'll come back up for jungle drums. Actually, we won't even need jungle drums. We'll leave that at a 1-2, actually. So on these other towers, if you want to bring them up, we would need 8,700 for the spike, 8,100 here for the Monkey Intelligence Bureau. And that will be a C, yeah. So I think we've almost maxed out everything we're going to do. We'll see if we can get these other two towers up to 4s, or this one up to a 2-3-0. This may be up to a 4-0-2. Let's see what we can do here. Not quite sure what the money generation is. We'll get one of them at least, probably. Still going. There we go. Just racking up money. All right, here we go. We're on round 74, by the way. Now, hopefully this has helped you. You know, I know half-cash is kind of obnoxious, and you feel compelled to use, you know, either, you know, some of these kind of monkey towers that you get, these insta-monkeys, but you don't need to do that. You just have to be really selective at where, you know, what monkey towers you use, when you put them down, and what paths you use. And again, where you normally on a lot of other maps go ahead and advance their tiers really quick, it's not going to be quite the same with these. All right, so here we go. I think with this we can go ahead and I'm going to throw spiked mines down. I think will be my final. So I know I'm not going to be able to get another 8,000 on top of this. So here we go. I think this should be enough. Get the spike mines. There we go. And I think that's going to be pretty much all she wrote. I don't imagine anything else is going to get through this. And I know I won't generate enough money for this. So we'll go ahead and just roll with that. Okay. And we are almost there, ladies and gentlemen, round 79. As you see, everything is just kind of trying to get through. You know, you have, you know, each of these kind of working in concert, especially the combination of the alchemist and the tax shooter and your wizard are really kind of burning through a lot of these, you know, really more advanced balloons. And of course, your ninja and Sauda just taking care of your Moabs and different things like that. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it breaks it up pretty quick. This is not a BAD, which is kind of nice. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about finished. And there we go. All right, so there you have it, half cash on Cubism. Hopefully this has helped you out. And let us know what you think about it. And hopefully this did. If it got you through the first time, congratulations. And we look forward to the next one. And until next time, peace out.